On this episode, I kick off season 6 by sitting down with three-time guest and co-owner with his wife Adrien, 2025 episode of the year, number 107, of CrossFit Round Rock and one of my favorite people to talk to. My guest is Landon, and per usual, strap in and try not to get whiplash. Even though we're good friends, every conversation just reminds me how similar we are. We both moved here for a girl that we're no longer with, and unpacking that leads to conversations about self-awareness and the strange beauty that can come from tragedy. We also talk about the WNBA, if there's a secret homeless mafia, and just how picky of a he is. Let's jump in.
When did you start?
At 24? Like 2003 or 2004, but I started in Houston.
Why did you move here?
For a girl.
And you transferred with the company?
Yes. I transferred to the one in the Arboretum, in Austin.
You transferred from Houston to Austin for a girl.
Yes.
And after you moved here, how long did
we stay together?
Yeah.
Like 6 months.
This is a strikingly similar story, although I
Well,
stayed together a little bit longer than
Well,
that.
look. Okay, tell me your story real quick.
Well, hold on. Let me go back to the caffeine thing.
No. I want to hear this. We can talk about caffeine any other time. I want to talk about how you dated a girl and ended up here.
All right. Well, so the girl I moved to Austin with, we had been dating for, I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 years, like
Where were y'all at?
a good amount of time before Austin.
Yeah.
Well, we had gone to school at North Texas in Denton.
Bro, where were you living before you moved to Austin?
Denton.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
And this
sorry.
girl was in Denton?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I met her like 2 other towns before that. So it doesn't matter. Anyways,
Fair.
we'd kind of bounced around a couple of places together. Anyways, so we moved to Austin, and she I moved to Austin like 3 months before she did. She was finishing up school, and we moved down here. We moved into an apartment. I think we did that for a year, and then we moved into a rent house. And then
Natural progression.
yeah, it is, dude. Like, do you know? Most people I know did that. Went from college to an apartment to a rent house, and then probably to another couple of rent houses after that. And
Depends on how long it took you to get the first house.
Yeah.
Or if you
Oh,
went
how
back, or
long?
if you went back to an apartment. Or if you moved to New York City.
No, I went back from house to apartment to house, and
Yeah.
I did some of these things.
I lived in a house in college.
I feel like every next girl. Well, there's only one more girlfriend, and every relationship I had to start back at the start line. You know what I mean? Back to an apartment. Unbelievable. But yeah, man, it was we just, the only reason I think that we kind of started drifting apart was that we had very different schedules. Like, she worked like a Monday through Thursday, I believe, or something, but she worked like the second shift at the hospital, like 2 to 11 or something like that. And I was waking up for like 5 and 6 a.m. clients. So I was like, she would roll in at like midnight. I've been asleep for a couple hours, and we just kind of like,
Let me ask you this. Do you think that was just bad? Could that have been bad timing? How old were you
when we
when you
broke
were doing
up?
all this? Mid-20s, early?
Yeah, early 20s.
Yeah.
20, probably 20, because I was dating her when I turned 21. I remember that. We were in Key West. She has some fam bam down there.
What I'm trying to say is I got to think, if that person was Adrien, you know, like,
Oh, would we have drifted apart?
yeah, maybe y'all wouldn't have. Y'all, you know, and if you met when you were older, the circumstances make a lot of like, because how many times you heard that story where someone goes, yeah, you know, we were just on different schedules, so it didn't work out. And it's
Well,
like,
there was other things too. I mean, that was,
now we're getting somewhere.
well, but that was the driving factor. Like there was
the schedules was the driving factor?
Well, that was what kind of gave you the balls for us to figure it out. You know what I mean? And I kind of just moved out. You know what I mean? Like we might I don't know if we ever like.
Are y'all still together? Like, do you need a?
I mean, if we are, I should.
I mean, y'all are
should tell my
common.
wife.
Y'all are common all married by now,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. No. That's silly.